So I just got back home from work. Want something quick to eat. What do I eat? Well, I prepared what I call a Plan B meal, and that's basically an omelette. So I make sure to eat vegetables with the omelette. I don't care about carbs that much. And this is what we do. Some eggs. Gonna have, I could have egg whites in a bottle, of course, to make it faster. I don't mind cracking these eggs. That's about as much as preparation I will do. This is not even cooking, I think. This is basically just heat up the eggs and then you sprinkle on the rest. And that's, I think, the secret for eating healthy easily is that you can sprinkle on everything else. So let's see what we have. There's some spinach. So I got spinach and carrots. That'll be the base. And the heat is on. While it heats up, I'm just gonna crack the eggs. And here I tend to limit the egg yolks to 1 to 4, depending on how many eggs I've been eating during the week and how much fat I consume. So if I know that I've eaten a lot of fat during the day, or I'm going to have a fatty meal, I'll leave out most egg yolks and just use one. Egg is a whole protein, so it's a really good protein source. And what I especially like about it, that it's easy to store, and you can keep it in the fridge for a long time. If you buy meat, I prepare the meat usually the day after I bought it or on the same day when it's really fresh. With the eggs I don't have to worry, so I can buy eggs in bulk, save a little bit as well. And yeah, they digest very easily, so you don't have to chew that much. And that's also really good, because all that chewing can get pretty annoying, and especially if you train a lot and you need to eat a lot of protein, well, then you gotta chew a lot. And this is one easy way to get the protein you need and to avoid drinking a lot of protein shakes. So today I haven't eaten that much fat, and so I will probably just take 2 egg yolks. At the moment I'm not that picky on what I eat. I don't count the macros for these. Some of you might wonder, why do I do so many? How many egg whites do you really need? For me, it was that when I started doing this years ago, I thought that, well, if I'm going to spend time preparing a meal, well, then I might as well do a meal that's big enough. And I think doing more than 10 egg whites is too much. And why not do 10 egg whites? It's quite a lot of protein, but then again, as long as I'm training, I know that I'm going to need it anyway. So 1 egg yolk, and by the time I'm finished with this, the heat is probably, the pan is probably heated properly there, so I just put some olive oil on the bottom. Like so. And this is really something I do very often. If you ask my family, if they see me in the kitchen cooking something, it's usually not cooking, just preparing this. And I wouldn't call this cooking. I just throw this in. And some people might like to prepare the omelettes in special ways. They wanna, I don't know, eggs Benedict or whatever. But for me, the quickest way is the most efficient way and the best way for me. So I'm happy like this. In the morning, I might leave this on, jump in the shower to save some time. Also might prepare some oatmeal and then put blueberries, from frozen blueberries, so they can melt next to the pan. It's getting a bit warmer here. In this case, I'm just going to take some spinach, and I'm actually just going to eat it raw. I don't see why. I could heat it up in the pan, watch it shrink a bit. Maybe it's easier to eat, I don't know. And I will also take a couple of carrots. And here again, I'm just biting the top off. It's ready to go. Now, if you don't trust your supermarket, you might want to wash everything. I haven't seen anyone die from this yet. And it depends always on what I have in the fridge. If I have leftovers, for instance, my kids, they love eating nachos, tacos, and then they have a lot of different ingredients. It's nice to throw in, but otherwise I keep it really simple. So I'm gonna let this heat up and not do anything fancy. I try to get it off without messing up the pan too much, so it's easy to wash. And this is really my plan B meal. If I need something fast, this is what I do. The good part about this is that there's really no carbs. And if I need to add carbs and I'm in a hurry, one easy way is to just have, for instance, rice cakes. This here, just rice cakes. And even a package like this is probably, I don't know, 15 pieces, and it's just 100 grams. So it's not a lot of carbs, but it's very filling and it takes time to eat. So if you're on you want to have a low calorie diet or regime, or have a calorie deficit and still feel like you're eating a lot, filling up your stomach, then why not use rice cakes? Today I'm not going to use them. I might make a different meal later on, but I just came home. I just want something to eat. My family's not home at the moment, so I'm preparing this, and it's probably going to take a couple of minutes more. It doesn't matter. Usually at this time I can either empty the dishwasher or do something else useful, or get ready for whatever I need. So this is it. Just some carrots, some spinach, and olive. That's it. That's very simple. So now you know. And if you want to know why I eat these certain things and why spinach is so good, why you should have carrots, you can pick up my book. It's coming out real soon. And if you want more information, just follow me on Facebook, on YouTube, and ExplosiveMode.com. That's the address you want to go to.